What's going on, folks? I wanted to show you a quick tip here on how to create some really awesome nice pad samples that you can then chuck into a sampler. And this is using the premise of, let's say you've built up a nice bed of sounds here, and I have 4 instances of the Korg Triton here, each one kind of playing a different role, and together it sounds like this. Right, so pretty nice bed of sounds there. We're covering the entire frequency spectrum. We have a soft pad, we have this little bell arpeggiator, little voice, little movement. This all sounds great. I have effects on everything, but just to make things easy and get a little bit more of that old school sound, let's say I want to print this all to one audio file and then chuck it in a sampler. Now, first thing you want to do in Bitwig is group all those tracks up. Now, you can create group tracks by just right-clicking and selecting Add Group Track, and then you can just drag and drop things into that group track. Another option is to just select multiple tracks, hold Shift, right-click, and select Add to Group Track. Now, that group track, I have my processing on there, right? A little bit of FabFilter, glue, and I want to print this all into one audio file. So I'm going to right-click, Add an audio track here, and then Bitwig, you want to click this Show I/O Routing. And on audio track 2 for input, we're going to come down to the synth group. We're going to go to synth master, and then I'm going to grab synth master post. So after it flows through the device chain on there. So there's effects and dynamics effects I had. Now, what I want to do then is arm this track for recording, and I'm going to add a little bit of room here at the end so it doesn't just click off. I'm going to hit record and click go. There's the tail from all that stuff. Fantastic. Cool. So now if I deactivate the groups here, I have this all printed to an audio file. We can bump up the gain a little. So now the trick is to chuck that in a sampler, right? We've shown this before. It's how you get that old school parallel harmony sound. But now we can play it and get some really interesting effects on it. Let's just get rid of all of those. And so you can come here and process this. So add some release. Go into your inspector panel. Make sure you have enough voices to switch between notes. You can come in and process it as one file. And so we have all those different sounds compressed into that single file, so you get that parallel harmony across all the different layers. Really cool effect there, right? And so you can start coming in, adding in your different effects. Loop it up. That's how you do it, folks. Just some quick tips there on how to get that nice old school sound, some really big soundscapes. Really, the gist of it is print all your different layers down to a single audio file, chuck it in a sampler. It's nothing new, but you can get a really cool sound with this. Mess with the pitch. It's awesome. I love you. Goodbye.